All right. Is there any discussion at this time? Mr. Davis, please.
That's a standing. It's first slide, second slide. First, this is a House bill. When we were looking at this as an addition to the legislative package, we had no documentation as far as what the House bill was. And actually a very simple House bill. It's been submitted by Delegate Glenn Davis. He's a Virginia Beach delegate, has nothing to do with Chesapeake. This has been put on as discussion as an emergency item. I have a concern about that. I really think putting emergency items on at the last minute are not a good thing in the public. And I just want to make sure that before there's a general broad brush on this to look, the first line says, provide that a locality may, by ordinance, provide that otherwise unlawful use of a subject property shall be a lawful non-conforming use. Mr. Mayor, could I ask the city attorney a question?
Yes, please, Madam Attorney.
Everything I can find says that the word may, and according to the Attorney General's report, should be given as its ordinary meaning intended by the General Assembly. Permission importing discretion. Basically, may means that if this passes in the House and Senate of state, it's an option for the city of Chesapeake to create an ordinance. It's not a must, it's not a shall, it's a may.
That is correct. It's a permissive bill.
Okay, could I have the second slide? The second slide is this is the whole, if you can move it up so we can see the bottom. It just basically says the land use on a subject property is operated continuously for at least 15 years. There have been no building code or other local code violations or complaints arising out of the land use from neighboring property owners or other impacted parties, and all local taxes related to the property and business have been paid in a timely manner. There's been reference to some businesses in the media, etc., but those businesses have complaints. They have code situations. They wouldn't be applicable in this. And then secondly, again, the city of Chesapeake does not have to implement this House bill if passed. What I don't really understand about this in the discussion, Mr. Mayor, is that in almost everything we do, we call about the Dillon rule. And I know many on council have always said, please state, give us the local ability to make our own decisions. Give us the local capacity to try to adjust to our local needs. And what we're doing here is we're actively going to campaign to not have that ability. We're saying Chesapeake doesn't want its local ability, doesn't want its local discretion. We want to give that back to we want the state to control everything. And I just think that's something that many of the delegates and many of the senators will remember. I mean, when we come back into future proposals and say, hey, we really want the city of Chesapeake to have this latitude to do this, they'll say, well, gee whiz, we tried to do that. And that's been the reaction of a lot of the delegates and a lot of senators. What are you doing? Why do you not want to have the discretion to make the optional decision to cure a problem? We should always be for small business, less regulation, and more local authority, to make our decisions the best for our citizens. You know, we should encourage this for all small businesses in the state. Remember, this is a House bill for all.